What's going on, everyone? Badger here. Sure to like and sub, and let's get into this. Well, it's over. Doctor Who, at least the Americanized version on Disney Plus with Russell T Davies and Ncuti Gatwa, is over. And boy, did they go out with a bang, including and up to doing every single thing that we said that they were going to do in a rumor, from bringing back Jodie Whittaker, who we will lovingly call Dr. Karen, and of course, finishing with Rose being who the Doctor regenerates into, or at least someone played by Billie Piper, who, boy, you guys were not kind to her in the comment section at all. Apparently, you think she's hit the wall, and she really didn't help herself by doing some of the facial expressions that she did. But we now have, and these are some of the same sources that told us the previous things, multiple sources are reporting that BBC's deal with Disney for funding of Doctor Who will not be renewed after what can only be described as dismal ratings of the Russell T Davies and Ncuti Gatwa era. Back when we got the 60th anniversary specials, when those were announced for Doctor Who, it came with the announcement that it would be going on to Disney Plus, that they would be bringing it to a better global audience, and they were going to get more money for budgets because Doctor Who was always known for being a little cheap or a little low on the CGI scale. So they had an influx of money from Disney, of course, that brought things, the 4K streaming and other things. And so while you got some of the best looking Doctor Who ever, you also got some of the most poorly edited and poorly written and propaganda Who, where Russell T Davies and Chris Chibnall basically insulted and alienated every single fan that had been built up over multiple decades for that new modern audience that they basically think is just gay brown people, variations of gay brown people, because if you're straight and white, they certainly don't want you. They made that ever so clear throughout the series, and that's brought us to where we are. There were talks about them removing the deal after the first season aired. So from the beginning, there were talks of people not being happy. Disney's bosses, but the bosses over at Disney not being happy the entire time. Of course, they waited until the end of season 2. This is reported why Ncuti Gatwa left, because he saw the writing was on the wall. And he didn't want to get stuck in a protracted contract of waiting for some sort of third season eventually. But again, the rumblings on the show being canceled were right there from the beginning, and people were not watching the show. The ratings have been horrible. The Nielsen ratings have been horrible. Even when you get into Samba, Illuminate, and the UK Player One thing, it's like, no matter how you looked at it, even if you tried to stretch it out and look at the 2-week line, no, they were still horrible compared to previous seasons. And then of course we had the whole hashtag RIP Doctor Who that was going around for a while, so well and truly dead. And now again, more insiders, these ones specific to Fandom Pulse, who we got again, they were the ones that said Billie Piper was coming back, and etc. Apparently, Disney really wanted the back catalog of Doctor Who for their streaming services, as those are the episodes fans typically want to watch. They know Paramount has made a living off of streaming old Star Trek, and so that's what they wanted with Doctor Who. The issue with that is 2005 Doctor Who is stuck on HBO Max for a while, and classic Doctor Who is on another streaming service, so they couldn't get what they actually paid for. No one was turning up for Ncuti, and now just across the board, you've ruined a lot of people's thoughts about Doctor Who. Insiders are now saying the Disney deal is dead, but BBC has different plans to move the show and get it going again. The ending of the current season was tacked on and done in reshoots, quickly hurried with Billie Piper to try to generate interest in the show, despite having no plan for her to be the Doctor in advance. There are even rumors they're bringing back David Tennant to interact with Billie Piper, though Tennant said recently on a podcast he wouldn't be doing so anytime soon. He said he didn't know, and he would tell you if he did. Also, they lie quite frequently. The BBC, meanwhile, is not intending to go it alone. They are currently in talks with Prime and Netflix to try to bring a new Doctor Who out to the public to obtain more funding. This will be a minimum of 2 or 3 years if they even get this funding. Good luck. You see, Davies revealed that he already wrote season 3, which took place before the Billie Piper reveal, and so much of that will have to be rewritten or perhaps not even used if a partner is found. But based on the low word of mouth and based on your guys' comments from that last video, which shout out, one of my largest videos hit the 11,000 view mark. You do not want any more Doctor Who whatsoever, at least for quite some time. And I understand, I'm right there with you on Star Trek and Star Wars and all the other things that they've ruined. They just need to go away for a while and then be brought back with competent writers and actors, if those even exist anymore. Let me know what you think about all this. By all means, please make sure to like, share, and sub. If you've done it, thank you. If you're going to do it, thank you. And, well,
bye.